anybody has any questions, comments, or
Sir,
anything?
I have a chart. Can we discuss 3 planets are in Swati?
Okay, please go ahead and tell me what it is.
Date of birth is November 2nd, 1983.
Hmm.
Time is 5:21 a.m. Place
Okay.
Mangalore.
Okay.
Sir, Mangalore. Mangalore.
Okay. This is at the end of Virgo, right? I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
Chitra second Pada.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you made any observations?
So, sir, this is a very close family member. I've known him all my life. Very, a lot of things that you said, like a lot of travel at work and a lot of opportunities work-wise, very sharp, very intelligent. These are things I could correlate. And you said some weird problems, right? So he's not married yet.
Okay.
So I was trying to see if we can link it with Swati since he has 3 prominent planets in Swati.
Oh, okay. So this is Gemini Lagna, right? If you're looking at
Yes.
marriage, then you have to look at the
Not
seventh.
Gemini, not Gemini,
I'm sorry,
Lagna, Virgo.
Virgo. Yeah. Virgo Lagna, right? You have to look at the seventh house. The seventh house is
Hmm.
Pisces.
Hmm.
Uh, so you have to look at Jupiter, and the dispositor is Mars. So you have to look at it from here, Purva Phalguni. Right? What does Purva Phalguni
Okay.
mean? Timing is the problem.
Hmm.
Everything
Correct.
late in life, right? This man, uh, this man wants a relationship late in life. Maybe he will get married. I don't know. I've not seen the whole chart, but from here you can make out he is got a very delayed marriage.
Hmm.
Okay, it's got nothing to do with this one. However,
Okay.
what we can talk about Swati is
Hmm.
uh, lot of opportunities, as you said, very intelligent, as you said, and i- does not discriminate.
Yes.
And कभी कभी सर फिरा है पागल है.
Yeah, kind of
Okay. So
goofy, I would say.
he may be angry on petty things. He may not be angry on important things.
Hmm.
Okay, overly reacting for something and not reacting at all for big things.
Okay.
And making wrong choices because Saturn um, is in Swati. So he has made a choice that I will not marry, right? Or I will not get married now.
Hmm.
So that's a wrong
True.
choice. Yeah, that's a wrong. So Swati is influencing the decision making of the person, which because the Lagna Lord as well is in Swati, it is connected to 3 more planets. So the pattern of life is making wrong choices for life.
Okay. Even 12th Lord Depositor is also in Swati, sir, right?
I
Sun is
will not
also in
go
Swati.
much by it. The moment I look at Saturn in Swati, I will be
Huh.
very careful because a lot of people would think Saturn is in exaltation and keep clapping for it. But the moment I see Saturn in Swati, I would say he's making wrong choices for his life.
Sir,
That's
but
what.
even Sun is also debilitated, right? So there's that can also add to it, or no? Because it's very interesting because both Saturn and Sun are in Swati at the same time.
Right. So you may add significations for them. But I mean, Sun is not as damaging as Saturn is
Okay.
in in Swati.
Okay.
So what would the Sun mean here is getting insulted by women. Okay, maybe his colleagues, or maybe he proposed to someone, the woman insulted him, and she did not agree for the proposal, and from then on, he's not trying to get into anybody else.
Sir, how did you derive that from Sun?
I'll explain that to you. It's not taught yet.
Okay. Okay.
Is this true or no?
Maybe, sir, because there was one alliance that had come many years ago.
And
That's what we know of.
she insulted him. Am I right?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
She must have said, "Look, you don't deserve me. I'm much more than
Yeah,
what you told."
yeah, we're not aware of the details, but yeah, the only thing we know, yeah, then
This
something like
is the
that
possibility.
definitely. Okay.
I use degrees and I use the placement and I mix planets and nakshatras and degrees and then come at the conclusion. So you are at the
Okay.
first step of understanding what the nakshatras are.
Okay.
And moreover, it's the fifth lord. So fifth lord is Saturn, right? If you have Gemini,
Correct.
so fifth lord is the love. You've made a wrong choice of a person to love or to propose, or even if it can be it can be the wife herself. I mean, as a marriage
Mm.
alliance, it must have come. So it can be anybody, the person whom you're taking into the love alliance. She's not she's not the right one. You've chosen a wrong girl to go ahead with. Have you understood what is?
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's a wrong choice, right? So maybe it's a love proposal thing, then you picked up a wrong girl. Even if it's a marriage alliance thing, you picked up the wrong girl. So both are based on what you're picking up. That's what I'm saying. So
Okay.
your choices are very bad in life. That is what Saturn can make for you. So I know a few people, like you have Saturn in Swati. I'm not saying Swati, you have Saturn in Swati, then you are done for the life. No, it's not like I did not say that. And this person is very successful, am I right?
Yes,
Monetarily,
extremely
financially,
successful. Extremely, sir.
extremely
Very,
successful.
very well established
Very, very,
career. I mean, he
very, very
works in
successful.
US. Yes. Yes.
Very, very successful. And he has strange problems in his life. He's making strange choices in his life. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say. Yeah. So do not think Swati will ruin you. Swati, Saturn is ruining you. No, I do not mean it. What I'm trying to say is this Swati Saturn is only making you pick wrong choices. That's all. Okay. And you can see the delay in marriage from the Purva Phalguni, the seventh lord. And we have not talked about Jyeshta yet. So Jyeshta again confirms the same thing. That the person whom he proposed to was an egoist, and he or she. I mean, if this is a male, then it's she. Then who's the egoist and insulted him. It also shows the same thing. Actually, what happens is when you understand the energy of this chart, you no matter whichever planet you see, it will tell the same story. I mean, Dipanshu
Okay.
Giri keeps saying that. If you have ever heard of Dipanshu Giri's lectures, he would
Yes, sir.
say you use any planet in the chart, it will keep saying the same story. And this person is highly a chitra. It means that this guy is also he's an egoist, must have faced a lot of issues in life in the childhood, established himself in life, and very truthful to people, honest. All that you get to see.
Yeah. Yeah. Very, very
Chitra,
obedient son. So for sure.
very, very obedient son. How do you get that? Because you have Putra Phalguni Moon, right? Obedient son.
Mm.
Even if he has to marry to someone, then he would say it in the family first. Only when they agree, they'll marry.
Yes,
Otherwise,
I
they'll not.
almost left the decision, or too much, I think, control by
Yeah.
mother, sir.
So, I mean, see,
Sir,
yes,
excuse me, sir. Can we discuss my chart? I have Swati in Lagna.
I have no problem, but you figured out what I said? Are they matching or they are not matching?
Yes, sir. Everything matches clearly.
Okay, okay. Madam, are you done? If you want, we
So
can.
you were saying something. I think I was done, but you were interrupted. You were saying
Yeah,
something.
I
Okay,
will
If you can
keep
finish
saying
it.
because there's no
Okay.
end to my saying. I mean, I'll keep saying if you ask me to say.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I'm not
I'm done, sir.
comfortable looking at the horoscope in this fashion. I mean, I don't get to see till the time I don't get to see the northeast. I mean, the eastern chart. Nothing pops up in my mind. Otherwise, it would be a lot faster. Anyway, I'm a lot slower today. I'm trying to get hold of these charts, which I'm not very good at. Mars is in Uttara Phalguni. Venus is in Uttara Phalguni. Mars is in Purva Phalguni. Okay. So is he working as the vice president or assistant to the CEO
Very,
or something?
very high post, sir. Yeah, he's one of in the
He's
top.
not
You
the,
can say that he's
not the number one. He's the number two of the company.
correct.
I'm very
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Without him, the company cannot work.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. बताइए
Yeah.
मैडम.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
बताइए.
It's 8th January
8th.
2000. 2 a.m.
अरे भाई आपका गलत है, मैं कह रहा हूँ ना, टाइम आपका गलत है, फिर भी आप देते हैं. लास्ट टाइम भी देने का कोशिश किया था. बताओ.
नो सर, वो मेरा चार्ट नहीं था.
अच्छा, आपका नहीं था. ओके, बताओ.
इट्स सीकर राजस्थान.
See, the problem with these 2 o'clock, right? These are all difficult to believe because it can be half an hour here, half an hour there. कितना accurate है ये time?
It's accurate, sir. And
Accurate.
whatever it's accurate, and whatever you said, it matches to my life.
अच्छा, तो
I
आप बता दो तो फिर क्या क्या आपने देखा और क्या मैच हुआ?
सर, एक तो वो इंडिपेंडेंट वाला थिंग तो बहुत ज्यादा है, और आई लव ट्रेवलिंग वेरी मच. और कोई भी मेरा कांस्टेंट फ्रेंड, मतलब ऐसे रहता नहीं है कि इससे फ्रेंडशिप है, इससे दुश्मनी है. थोड़े दिन में बात भूल जाते हैं सारा. और मेमोरी का लॉस, ये भी बहुत एक्यूरेट है. मतलब आई ओनली रिमेम्बर सम लिटिल इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग्स ओनली. आई फॉरगॉट एवरीथिंग.
मेरे मत पूछो यार, मैं भी बहुत ज्यादा भूल जाता हूँ. मेरे को याद ही नहीं रहता.
हाँ.
बहुत बहुत चीजें मैं भूल जाता हूँ, मुझे याद ही नहीं रहता. मुझे खाली जो चीजें पढ़ानी होते हैं वो याद रहते हैं, बाकी के सारे चीज में भूल जाता हूँ.
आई सर, ऐसा होता है, मेरे पेन हाथ में होता है, पेन कहाँ रख दिया, मतलब अभी रखा और अभी 2 मिनट बाद भूल गया.
सेम आई कीप लूजिंग पेन्स. यहाँ पे मेरे हाथ में ही था, मैं पेन कहाँ रखा भूल गया, मैं यहाँ वहाँ ढूंढता रहता हूँ. ओके,
हाँ.
दैट इज अ सिंपल ट्रेट ऑफ स्वाति. ओके, और क्या?
और सर, वो आपने बोला सैटर्न स्वाति को देखता है तो रॉन्ग डिसीजंस है. आई पता नहीं है मेरे को. और ये कि लॉयल्टी वाला चीज भी है. आई एम इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी टू एक्सेप्ट एनीवन.
मैंने ये नहीं कहा कि सैटर्न स्वाति को देखेगा, तो मैंने कहा कि सैटर्न स्वाति में होगा तो. ठीक है, दोनों में
बट
काफी अंतर है. दोनों में काफी अंतर है. ओके. हाँ, आप अभी क्या कह रहे हो बताओ.
but I have failed relationships and I find it very difficult कि मतलब whenever I enter in new, I
No,
it's
no, no. Look at Saturn. Saturn is in Bharani, right? Bharani for relationships is not very good. Okay, so look at it from that angle. Why are you mixing up Swati there? Look at
oh,
look at it from this angle of this is Swati pada number 2, right? Assume
yeah.
this, if your Bharani has to be very strong, I would say that the time is little off, maybe by 10 minutes. अगर मैं कहूँ कि आपका टाइम 10 मिनट से गलत है, आप क्या कहेंगे? नहीं, बिल्कुल 2 बजे एकदम सही है, ये कहेंगे, या फिर कहेंगे कि नहीं ठीक है, हो सकता है 10 मिनट गलत हो? क्या कहेंगे आप?
नहीं हो सकता है सर, 10 मिनट के लिए तो मैंने बस वो बताया जो मतलब हॉस्पिटल पे का उस पे डॉक्यूमेंट पे लिखा था. हो सकता है मे बी.
क्योंकि क्या है ना कि 2 बजे का जो टाइम है हमेशा राउंडेड ऑफ होगा ना. अच्छा, किसी का
हाँ,
दो
हाँ,
बजे
हाँ.
मुझे लगता है कि अगर आपकी बहुत सारे रिलेशनशिप्स में इश्यूज हैं, बहुत सारे लोग रिलेशनशिप्स का ये हुआ है, तो स्वाति थर्ड पता होना चाहिए, तभी जाके आपका जो सप्तम में जो भाव है उसका कस्प जो है भरणी का फर्स्ट पदा में आएगा.
It's like three. I am going through third relationship and it's on break.
Okay. विस्तार में देखना पड़ेगा. अभी कुछ कहना मुश्किल है. इट इज टू डिफिकल्ट टू से इट बिकॉज रिलेशनशिप्स के
No,
डिजाइन भी देखना.
I don't want about relationship. I just want about Swati. What should Swati should life and what should they look up to do?
कुछ भी करो. I mean, Swati is capable of anything. That is the problem. Picking up what is right, they don't know, and they'll keep asking, मुझे क्या करना चाहिए? You know
Yes,
at
sir,
least
that's it.
you know at least three, four things to do, and you are master of all of them, and you are not trying to utilize. Then you have to have a master. जैसे कि हनुमान के पास राम था, भीम के पास कृष्ण था और युधिष्ठिर था, वैसे आपके पास किसी को होना चाहिए जो मेंटोर है, और उसको कहना चाहिए कि भैया आप ये करो.
Oh, I should follow my guru.
Yeah, go up to your guru and ask him, look what I should do. Maybe he'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay, good. Anybody has any question from this horoscope? I'm not looking at the Eastern thing, so I'm not getting much of ideas. Otherwise, I'll be flooded with a lot of ideas and I'll keep asking a lot of questions. अगर कोई के एतराज ना हो तो मैं कहूंगा कि मैं एक बार इसको चेंज करके देखता हूँ in my chart style. Okay.
Sir, you can leave it in your whichever style you prefer, sir.
मुझे लगता है बहुत लोग देखेंगे ना, तो किसी को कोई सवाल है इस पे? I mean, anybody has any question on this? अच्छा, anybody has any language preference? I know तेलुगु, तमिल, कन्नड़ा, मलयालम, हिंदी, किसी भी लैंग्वेज में आप बात कर सकते हो. अगर लैंग्वेज पे कोई दिक्कत है तो you can talk in any language that you want. All right. So Lagna Lord is Venus. Venus is in Anuradha. Okay. And the dispositor is Mars. Mars is in Satabhisha. Okay. So a lot of secretive. Anuradha is a little secretive, and the person is knowledgeable. And Satabhisha would also show that the person is knowledgeable. You should figure out on your own, or maybe you have to go to your mentor and say what I have to do. You ask him, he'll tell you. And
Yes, sir, that's the thing. I am not finding a way what to do in my life.
okay, fourth lord Saturn is in Bharani. Mother has legs problem. Is she able to walk?
She is able to walk. She has problem. पिछले कुछ दिनों से 6 महीने से 1 साल से एक पैर में थोड़ा दर्द हो रहा है.
पैर में दर्द बढ़ेगा. Okay, you're still very young. Okay, 24 years. Okay. So she may have some issues with legs when she goes old. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
पैरों के ध्यान रखना. And you must have heard Bharani, right? Bharani सुनो तो समझ आ जाएगा मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ.
हाँ sir, it's very scary.
नहीं, ऐसा मत सोचने का. You have to be like a ऋषि, okay? And you have to listen to it. आप अभी आदमी नहीं हो, आप ज्योतिष सीख रहे हो भाई, तो आपको ऋषि बनना है. ऐसे ऐसे नहीं. ठीक है. अच्छा, संबोधित करने के लिए मतलब आप ऐसा नहीं सोचना मैं औरत हूँ, आदमी क्यों कह रहा है, ऐसा नहीं है. ठीक है, तो मैं हर किसी को भाई बोलता हूँ.
नहीं सर, ऐसा कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
तो लोग समझते होंगे कि भाई ये साउथ वालों को हिंदी बोलना आता नहीं है, तब जाके इनको क्या है, सबको आदमी बोलते हैं, औरत को भी आदमी बोलते हैं. ऐसा नहीं है, लोग जानते सब कुछ है हम लोग.
Sir, I am
अच्छा.
very open-minded. You can see from my chart.
या
I don't.
स्वाति है ना, तो कुछ भी कह सकते. चलो, सो then is Jupiter in Ashwini. So you have the sixth lord in Ashwini. So you're very fast in working. क्या काम करते हैं जो फास्ट हैं? सिलाई वगैरह करते हैं क्या?
Housework, everything I do very fast.
वही
मतलब जल्दी जल्दी खत्म कर.
routine work is very fast. Sixth lord in Ashwini, बहुत जल्दी करते हैं काम. Satabhisha में the sixth lord dispositor is, so you have knowledge of lot of things. आयुर्वेदा को कोई knowledge है क्या? You know Ayurveda also?
हाँ सर,
You have?
यस सर, आई एम वेरी मच इंटरेस्टेड।
Okay.
आई एम
You can do.
लर्निंग, अभी तो नहीं है, अभी मतलब आई एम लर्निंग फेज।
You are in learning phase. You can learn that. Ayurveda is good for you. How I'm seeing is I'm using Ashwini and Satabhisha. Okay. So Ashwini is doctors, healers, and all that. Ayurveda is there inside it. If whatever I'm saying is like going up your head, it is not. You're not able to understand or reckon from here. You have to go back to Ashwini class and read it well. I must have definitely said that.
अश्विनी
So
कुमार हीलर्स।
yeah, Ashwini Kumaras were healers, and I see Satabhisha. Satabhisha means 100 doctors. So both the common word is doctor. So this person must be a Ayurvedic doctor. इसमें कोई rocket science नहीं है, okay? So if somebody is saying इसमें बहुत rocket science है, इसको मेरे को 2 लाख दो पढ़ाने के लिए, तो इसका मतलब चुना लगा रहा है वो. Okay. All right, I think we should stop it here.
Sir, one last question. I was just curious, how did you learn from the East Indian style?
I am born in Vizag, so we are the people who were using the East Indian style, and
Okay.
also only Vishakhapatnam people use this East Indian style. So after having
Oh, okay.
used it for so many years, I got to know that this is not a South Indian chart. This is an East Indian chart. Only Vizag and Orissa and Kolkata, maybe some part of Kolkata, people use this chart. Predominantly in Chhattisgarh, Orissa, till Vizag. Even in Vizag, a lot
Oh,
of people do not use it. But I don't know, हमारे बिरादरी में यही लोग use करते हैं. People are used to this chart, so that's how I got to learn this chart after having mastered it for maybe 7 years or 8 years. Till the time I did not know that other charts existed.
oh, very interesting, sir. Thanks. I
Yeah,
thought
I
East
got.
Indian means it'll be Odisha and Bengal. I never
सर,
connected it with Vizag as well.
Mhm.
sir, some astrologer told me that this chart is that you will not receive help from anyone, and this is just an average chart. So can I ask you that is it below average or it's
स्वाति
average or a good chart?
स्वाति को आप एवरेज कहोगे, स्वाति गुस्सा हो जाएगा भैया.
Yeah, sir, that's the thing I felt. How could she say that my chart is average?
देखो भाई, अगर उसने कहा, क्या देख के उसने कहा, कि अगर उसने कह दिया होता कि भैया ये कॉम्बिनेशन से मैं कह रहा हूँ कि ऑर्डिनरी चार्ट, ऐसा कहीं होता है क्या? ऑर्डिनरी चार्ट है, इस पे कुछ नहीं है, ऐसा कहीं होता है? कहीं नहीं होता. ऐसा कहीं नहीं होता. चार्ट काफी कैपेबल चार्ट है, इतने अच्छे प्लेसमेंट्स हैं, आप कुछ नहीं कर रहे हो तो कैसे कुछ होगा? आप करोगे तो कुछ होगा ना. आप अपने मून केतु को यूज
From
करोगे, आप आइसोलेशन में रहोगे, किसी से बात नहीं करोगे, आप कुछ नहीं करोगे तो कैसे होगा? अपने मून केतु को एक बाजू रख दो, काम करना शुरू करो. फाइंड
okay,
पीस
sir.
इन वर्क. फाइंड पीस इन वर्क. आप काम नहीं कर रहे हो, आपको लग रहा है कि कुछ हो जाएगा, कुछ नहीं होगा ऐसा. घर बैठ के कुछ होगा क्या? करो आप काम. काम करो, फल अपने आप मिलेगा. काम भी नहीं करोगे, कर्म भी नहीं करोगे, कहाँ से आएगा कुछ? समझ रहे हो? हाँ जी.
The, the, from that
देखो
day, sir,
देखो
उस दिन से
देखो,
मतलब
मेरे
मेरे को
मेरे
ऐसा।
हिसाब से ना, मेरे हिसाब से ना, कोई भी चार्ट एवरेज नहीं है, कोई भी चार्ट ऑर्डिनरी नहीं है, कुछ नहीं. अच्छा, पिछले चार्ट मैंने बोला था कि काफी ज्यादा पैसे वाला है, इसलिए है क्योंकि काफी ज्यादा पैसे उसने इकट्ठा कर लिया, उसके लिए काम किया है. लगन जो है चित्रा में है. बंदा भागेगा, इंदिरा है वो. उसको बैठने का वो चाहिए, सिंहासन चाहिए. वो सिंहासन के लिए भाग रहा है वो. तो जिस बंदे ने स्वाति ले रखा है, उसको लगेगा कि भैया हर कोई मेरे पीछे है और ऑलरेडी मैं तो ग्रेट हूँ, मेरे से बढ़ के कोई नहीं है. समझ रहे हो?
हाँ
लेकिन
सर, ये
काम
चीज
करो. काम करो तो अपने आप आएगा. टैलेंट यूज करो अपने भलाई के लिए. गलत नहीं है.
हाँ सर, थोड़ा
ये जो चौथे में जो
डिमोटिवेटेड फील हो रहा था जब से
वही
उन्होंने
चौथे में
बोला।
जो मून और केतु है उसको ज्यादा यूज कर रहे हो आप, आइसोलेशन में रह रहे हो, किसी से बात नहीं कर रहे हो, आपको लगता है कि अपने आप कुछ घटित हो जाएगा और अपने आप हाथ में कुछ मिल जाएगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं आएगा। काम करना है उसके बाद कुछ मिलेगा। बस घर घर पे पधारे रहोगे क्या होगा। राजस्थान में पधारना ही बोलते हैं ना बैठने को।
हाँ हाँ।
तो बस घर पे बैठे रहोगे क्या होगा, कुछ नहीं होगा।
हम्म।
आगे बढ़ो लाइफ में, कुछ नहीं है, कोई एवरेज चार्ट कुछ नहीं है। स्वाति है लगन में तो लड़ना है भाई, लड़ो परिस्थितियों से, अपने आप बन जाओगे। ऐसा कोई एवरेज चार्ट होगा ये, इसमें कम कुछ नहीं, इसमें कुछ खास कुछ नहीं है, आप एवरेज बनोगे। अरे कोई की वो बनने पे बोलने पे कुछ होता है क्या, काम करने पे होता है। तो जाके काम करना है, करो। आप ना, आप अभी तक डिसाइड ही नहीं किया आपको करना क्या है। 25 साल के हो गए हो आप तो। आगे बढ़ो।
Yeah, sir. I have not decided yet. That's why I was
अरे डिसाइड
asking
करके तो
you.
कह रहा हूँ ना कि स्वाति में डिसीजन ही दिक्कत है सबसे बड़ा। आप तो डिसाइड कर लो, मेरे को 5 चीजें आते हैं उसमें से कौन सा बेहतर आता है, किसी और को जाके पूछो। यार मैं 5 चीजें जानता हूँ तो मैं, बताओ मुझे कि भैया करना क्या है, और उससे पूछो जिसके ऊपर आपको भरोसा है, और बता देगा वो कि आप इस लाइन में जाओ, बन जाओगे कुछ, और आप बन भी जाओगे। स्वाति का ग्रोथ थोड़ा धीरे आएगा, तो ठीक है, वो फिगर आउट नहीं कर पा रहा है, उसको दिक्कत है, क्या क्या करना चाहिए उसको पता नहीं चल रहा, ये आम चीज है। और जब फिगर आउट कर लेगा कि करना क्या है, बहुत ज्यादा क्लियर है कि करना क्या है, आगे बढ़ता जाएगा, कोई टेंशन नहीं है। मुझे नहीं लगता कोई आम, ये आम हॉरोस्कोप है आप एवरेज से नीचे हो, ये बकवास है, ये सब बस कहने के लिए। हर कोई आम है यार, कौन सा इधर ये लेके शक्ति लेके बैठे हुए हैं, थोड़ी ना हम हनुमान है। हर कोई आम बंदा है।
Thank,
Sir, it's a
thank you, sir.
disgrace
ये
to
बोलने के
astrology if
लिए
anybody
बहुत
makes
बहुत
such statement.
Yeah, it's a disgrace to astrology if somebody says that you are आपका
It's
आम
infuriating that just because they know something, they
है।
सर
can
वो
make such loose remarks.
स्वाति को क्या है, कोई नॉर्मल बोल देता है ना तो उस दिन से इतनी टेंशन हो रही थी कि मेरा तो कुछ भी नहीं होगा
अरे
लाइफ में।
स्वाति जाके
क्या
भिड़ लेगा उससे। आप तो गलत कर रहे हो, उसको उसको गलत प्रूव करो आपने। आप गलत कर रहे हो, सोच गलत है आपका। आप फिगर आउट ही नहीं कर रहे हो कि करना क्या है, उसने कह दिया तो थोड़ी बन जाओगे आप, अपने करतूतों से बनोगे यार, ऐसे थोड़ी होता है। आप करते कुछ नहीं हो, घर पे बैठ के बस सोचते रहते हो वो हो जाएगा ये आप जो है ना, जो चौथे में जो मून और केतु है उसको ज्यादा यूज कर रहे हो, उसको जाके फेंक दो नाली में, आगे बढ़ो लाइफ में।
सर।
ठीक है, आगे बढ़ो लाइफ में, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। स्वाति को बहुत अपॉर्चुनिटीज आएंगे, आप मना कर रहे हो, या तो आपके पास अपॉर्चुनिटी आ रहे हैं आप मना करते जा रहे हो, या फिर गलत ऑप्शन लेके घर पे बैठे हो, दोनों में से एक है। सही है।
हाँ सर, बट द थिंग इज मेरे मेरे लाइफ के डिसीजंस अभी मैं नहीं ले सकती। देयर
अरे
आर फैमिली।
अरे कुछ नहीं, स्वाति इंडिपेंडेंट है, किसी का नहीं सुनूंगा। मैं नहीं ले सकती, गलत है, अगर वैसा है तो आप
सर
स्वाति नहीं हो। देखो भाई,
सर
आप स्वाति
फैमिली
नहीं
का
हो मान कर, जो मैंने अभी तक 1 घंटे 1.5 घंटे का लेक्चर सुना है उसमें आपको कोई भी कैरेक्टरिस्टिक मैच नहीं हो रहा है, तो आप कह दो मैं स्वाति नहीं हूँ, या फिर क्लियर हो जाओ कि मैं स्वाति हूँ, मैं इंडिपेंडेंट हूँ, दोनों में से एक होना चाहिए। ऐसा ये
नहीं
मिक्स
सर,
वाला चलेगा नहीं।
I am Swati and I want to be independent as fast as I can.
So you have to work towards it. Who is stopping you from working? Is there anybody saying don't work? Go for
I
work.
know sir.
हाँ, तो एक्सेंट्रिकली क्यों सोचते हो, स्वाति का प्रॉब्लम वही है। पीपल आर एक्सेंट्रिक, स्ट्रेंज है, उसका दिक्कत क्या है वो खुद को मालूम नहीं है, ऐसा क्यों कह रहा है उसको मालूम नहीं है। एम आई राइट और एम आई राइट।
You are right sir. I'm
दिक्कत कुछ
learning
नहीं है,
astrology.
स्वाति का कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, उसको लगता है कि कोई बड़ा बहुत बड़ा दिक्कत है, कुछ नहीं है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है स्वाति। आगे बढ़ो। चलो
Okay.
यार, थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू। अनलेस एनीबडी हैज अ क्वेश्चन आई वुड वेट फॉर इट। बहुत बड़ा भाषण हो गया आज।
Sir,
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
just one question I mentioned on direct message by mistake. I wanted to put it on the group chat.
Hmm. क्या है वो? What is it? Can you please explain what the
So,
question is?
yeah, the question is, so why particularly only Saturn in Swati is leading towards making of wrong choices? It could be any planet, right?
It could be
Or is
Saturn.
it?
It could be Saturn. It could be Mars. It could be Rahu. It could be Ketu. It could be Sun as well sometimes. I'll tell you why
Oh,
why Saturn. Saturn, what does Saturn do is Saturn delays things, right? Saturn is not good at picking up immediately. So Saturn
mm,
is going to work in a way wherein uh, एक time frame रहता है. There would be a time frame for an option to, let's suppose you got an opportunity of an employment. They would say in the appointment letter that you have to join on this day. They'll say, okay, let this appointment letter be here. I'm waiting for one more appointment letter. Let that come. And by the time this time is over and he's not able to join this one, and that will not come. The other appointment letter he's waiting for. Do you understand what I said?
yeah, understood. And particularly Swati
Okay,
because
the second example is Mars. Place Mars and Swati. What they will do, they'll pick the first job itself and they'll join because they're afraid. What happens if because Mars is fast, Mars is over speed. So they get the first appointment letter, 25,000 rupees salary, they'll join there and they'll sign a bond as well. In the next month, another option will come, which is about 60,000 rupees, but they can't break the contract there and they cannot join there. Both are wrong choices in their own ways. You understood what I said?
yeah, understood. And we are
Now
considering
I'm putting Rahu. Now I'm putting Rahu in Swati. So what happens with Rahu? Rahu will give you an illusion. Rahu will think the wrong option is the right option and will pick up the wrong option and keep working there. Okay. Then Ketu. Ketu will think, look, why I should work? I'll not work at all. I've got four options, but what I will do is I'll do a business. And I don't have to talk to anyone, right? If I go to office, then I have to keep talking to people, which I do not like. Swati Ketu will think I don't want to talk to people. मैं किसी से बात नहीं करूंगा. So I'm leaving all the four jobs. Okay. Finally, Sun. Sun is extremely dependent on the kind of lagna you have. From the lagna, you have to reckon where the Sun is. From there, you can understand what Sun is doing. But sun is still a small malefic in Swati, not much. Don't debilitate it. The biggest trouble with Swati is exalted Saturn. Okay. You got the
okay,
question?
understood.
You got the
Yeah,
answer?
I got. Particularly regarding choices, is it because Swati is in Libra and Libra is related to choice? Or
Correct. Correct. Libra is choices, and Swati is also choices.
okay, how
Swati,
is Swati
Swati
choice?
itself, Swati is a choice. So there were so many people who could go to the other side of the Lanka for the Hanuman. Hanuman was the person who was picked up, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah, Hanuman is
Yeah,
Swati.
yeah, Hanuman is one. So option will come walking up to you. People will believe in you. Uh, uh, everybody said Hanuman is the only person who can go and come back. In fact, anybody can fly up there, or anybody could have flied up there. If Rama could have blessed that person, go and come back, anybody could have flown up there, right? There's nothing very great about it. And he picked up Hanuman. So opportunity walked up to Hanuman. I'm not saying Hanuman is an ordinary person. I did not mean in that sense. However, assuming Hanuman did not, because Hanuman does not remember by then that he has super magical powers. It was Jambavanta and Rama made him understand, look, you have all this. You can go back and come. Right? So
Right.
Swati is choices. Because Swati is the only star which has all the four padas in Libra. Libra itself has become more of Swati. Because the other two nakshatras have only two padas on one side, the other three padas on one side. Swati is Libra. You understood what I
Okay.
said? Chitra's
Yeah,
third and fourth
understood.
padas are in Swati, are in Libra, then all 4 padas of Swati, then 3 padas of Vishakha. So whole nakshatra, as a whole nakshatra, only Swati has the whole thing in Swati,
Entirely in Libra.
entirely in Libra. So choice is Swati.
Okay, understood, sir. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Good night, all of you. Thank you so
Sir, I
much.
have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
You said Swati is wind, right? So I'm just thinking of the compatibility of the stars. So we can think that Kritika being fire and Satabhisham being the Varun god, they'll go along with Swati.
As I said, Swati does not have constant friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Swati does not have
okay.
constant. It lights up it lights up the fire and it also blows out the fire. Does both. Same is the case with rain. Varuna represents rain, right?
Yes, sir.
There are no constant friends or enemies for Swati.
Oh,
Swati is completely unbiased. It's a very strange nakshatra. You can't understand Swati completely ever. Why this person is so eccentric? Why is he behaving like this? He would have really no reason why he's behaving like this. Okay, because he's independent. He does not want to be bound to something. If I have a friend, I have to be bound to him, right? I have to get attached to him. This is what Swati dislikes. Why I should get
yeah,
attached to him? So that is
yeah.
the
They prefer like not being
independent,
attached to someone. Yeah,
not
yeah,
being attached. They want to be independent. If they are given a task, they'll do that task, come back home, maybe sit in isolation, or maybe learn something, or maybe do their own personal thing. They don't bother what is happening outside because these
yeah,
things
exactly.
things keep happening. For them, it doesn't matter much.
Oh, okay, sir. Got it. Thank you.
Thanks. Unless anybody has any other questions, we'll say goodbye to each other. All right. Good night. Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Thanks. Bye bye.